Good evening. I wanted to say a couple of things about the Jordan Peterson, Cathy Newman interview. So there is a lot of outrage as to how Jordan Peterson was treated by this interviewer, and I would say that there's another way to look at it. I would be grateful that she offered up ready-made, typical ideological stances, one after another, for Peterson to respond to. And if you're going to debate the radical left or even the left, it certainly is a useful lesson as to how to do it in this particular topic, gender pay gap, for example. Not that you would parrot what Peterson has to say, but it's a good starting point to begin to formulate your own argument based on some of the evidence that he presented. So be grateful that she was so shrill and forceful, disagreeable, because chances are that that's exactly what one would encounter in the real world of arguing against those positions. So that's the first point. The second point is pretty obvious. If you're going to engage in these kind of arguments, if you want to stand up for your point of view, I don't see any other way you're going to be able to do it effectively unless you have the research to back it up. So to have an effective argument, you're going to have to do some reading, read some research papers, and do probably a lot more work than you thought you were going to have to do. But, that's part of what Peterson is teaching, is to work harder. So I would be looking at this interview rather than with outrage at how Peterson was treated as a lesson in how to argue with an ideologue. So it's a good thing. Good night.